You are now tuning in to Wind Down Wednesdays. Hi, my name is Robert. I'm your host. Before we get started, I strongly recommend you guys to go over into emporiumplus.org, where you will find the latest fashions and S.A.M, Still a Man, Adapter Paris Ladies First, and we forever SOS support our sisters. Let's get started. Today I will have another Wind Down Wednesday interview. Today's interview will be with Patsy. Patsy will share 3 tips how she wind it down on Wednesdays. Patsy, would you be able to share 3 tips with our viewers how you wind it down on Wednesdays?
Yes. The first tip is swimming.
Okay.
I try to do that just about every day, and I've been doing that for like about 6 or 7 years now. Even though I swim off and on most of my life.
Okay, so that would have been my first question. How long have you been doing it for? You said you've been doing it 6 to 7 years, almost all your life you've been swimming for. What are the benefits do you get from swimming?
It relaxes me. It kind of clears up my mind when I'm swimming. Just kind of like focusing on that. It's the physical activity. It gets my muscles going. It helps me not just with weight loss, but maintaining my weight. And then it's like the other people that go there on a regular basis, it's kind of like I get like a social interaction and just talking with people, so it's really relaxing that way. And it's like, hey, how you doing? You know? Yeah.
I can understand that. I mean, it's good to meet new friends or just build your social life. So that brings me to what is your tip number 2?
Tip number 2 is listening to music. I like all kinds of music to kind of like really wind down to and kind of like dance and move around with it. But I also like in the evenings like to focus in on meditation music before I go to bed.
Okay. How long have you been listening to all types of music, let alone meditation music?
Been listening to music all my life, but the meditation music especially, I've been listening to that maybe about 3 or 4 years now, and I try to do that more in the evening times, just to kind of like relax my mind. Like I said a minute ago, to relax my mind, and this way I kind of, like when I actually do hop in the bed and go to bed, it helps me sleep and everything. So it's pretty good, you know. It's like, and then you wake up refreshed, you know. So it's beneficial in that way.
Okay, so it's fair enough to say that your all type of music you listen to, all types of music once again will be your dancing music. But when you put meditation music into your round, you was able to get better sleep and rest.
Yes.
Okay, good to hear that. What would be your tip number 3 for our viewers?
My tip number 3 is like if you feel like you need to have therapy, I actually see a therapist. Because like maybe about 7 years ago or so, I was just kind of like struggling with my weight loss, and I was talking to my primary doctor about different health issues, and I just kind of like felt emotional, and then I had to stop, and I'm like, wait a minute, I need to talk to someone. And so that's when I kind of got into getting a therapist, and my doctor kind of like hooked me up with her within the hospital and stuff. So yeah, I just want to have a therapist to talk to and talk it out, and it doesn't even have to be health issues. It's just like struggling with daily stuff. If you got kids, elderly parents, and you're struggling between that, or just just stuff in general in life, it kind of helps out that way. And yeah.
So could I ask, how long have you been doing therapy, like talking to a therapist?
Maybe about 7 or 8 years.
So what benefits do you reap, get from your therapist? Is it sort of what you were saying, it gives you a peace of mind just to be able to have someone outside your circle that you can talk to?
Yes, it definitely is someone outside the circle, and it's like you get like positive feedback from them, and it's like a more professional feedback, because sometimes you don't always want to offend somebody and say your family or your friends or somebody and say like, oh, that doesn't work for me. But if you talk to a professional therapist and be like, okay, boom, 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 it's like they're there professionally for you, so you can get the sound feedback, and you don't have to feel some kind of way like it's if that advice doesn't work for you, you can always go back and say, okay. But it's always good to be able to vent to someone that's not going to get mad at you for something, for just venting, and they can actually guide you into where you need to be, and where you can actually talk to them, and they'll tell you different things, and you can kind of respond to it, and it's all good, It's like it kind of helps you to release the stress, the anxiety, and just kind of like if you feel like you're breaking down and you just need someone to talk to besides family and friends. That's
unbiased air where you're not feeling like you're being judged or looked down.
exactly. So that's a perfect way to be able to vent to somebody and not really have that rebuttal of and judgment,
I mean, it was a pleasure talking to you and you sharing your 3 tips with our viewers. I'd like to say thank you, Miss Patsy. It was a pleasure once again. Today's show has been brought to you by Women's Rights. It matters, folks. So as usual, I hope this reaches you and yours well. This has been another Wind Down Wednesday interview. Reach one, teach one.